It's your girl T here, back with the TTime Tuesday vidya. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. The affirmation of the day is, I trust myself. We trust ourselves. We're tea timers, so we know that what we say goes. This is the crux of my whole video. I want to jump right into it. So many of you are writing into me or commenting or asking, if I do this, will so and so do this? Will this happen? Will it be like this? I am a manifestation coach. I can guide you and direct you, but at the end of the day, your belief system is what is going to manifest. I can tell you, I can validate for you, yeah, it sounds to me like that's a winning formula. But if you're not executing it, if you're not affirming to yourself that it's true, if you're not picking and choosing what is true and what's not in your reality, me validating it is not going to be a difference for you. You have to start trusting and believing in yourselves. Every coach's dream is that your client will say, I don't need you anymore because I figured this out, and thank you for your help. I know what I got to do now. It is really a game of mastering yourself. We, the coaches, are all here to lead you in the right direction, to show you what works, what doesn't, what we've tried, what we haven't. But at the end of the day, if you are always needing someone to validate that something works or doesn't for you, it's going to be a long road for you. You decide how it goes. You are the boss in your individual reality. It's like if you are watching my video right now, and after everything I said to the camera, what do you guys think? If you guys think it's true, it'll be true. If you guys don't think it's true, then I'm going to agree with you and say it's not true. You guys would click off so fast, you would never watch another one of my videos again. But because I come on here with certainty, based on me trying different things and knowing what works and what doesn't, or how things work a little bit easier for you because I've gone through it, I tell you with certainty and I tell you with confidence what has worked and what doesn't in my reality. And that's what draws you in, because you're like, oh, she sounds so confident about what she's saying. She must know what she's talking about. This is how it works in the world. Take manifestation out of it. If you were trying to get with your SP or manifest your SP, and they were always doubting themselves and they weren't certain about themselves, and they were constantly asking for your opinion of what they should or shouldn't do, most of us would get turned off by that, because you would be like, can't you make a freaking decision for yourself? Like, we are attracted as a society to confident people, to people who know themselves, who know what they want and don't want, and they know how to get there. So many people will get turned off by their partners because they're indecisive. This isn't an attractive quality. So in manifestation, take that into manifestation and start realizing that having a confidence in oneself and truly knowing that you are the boss of your own reality is what's going to push some of y'all's manifestations through the roof. Because a lot of you are doubting yourself, asking for validation from other people, asking if this is going to go okay, asking if this is going to work out for you. But who knows you better than you? I probably know a few of you quite intimately, but it doesn't mean I know you better than yourselves. You really want to get down to the nits and grits of what works for you, what doesn't, how things are going to work for you. I could be sitting right beside somebody and they could be visualizing up a dream reality in their head, like as if they're sketching it out, but in their head. But for me, affirmations are my go-to. I'm a very verbal person. I communicate quite well. I can communicate with anyone at any time. This has always been one of my strengths, is communication. So for me, talking to myself, talking through affirmations, talking through inner conversations works the best for me. I used to think I wasn't able to visualize, but that is a limiting belief in itself, because we all visualize. We all picture things happening. We all picture fights that don't happen. We all picture, like if I said to you right now, don't picture a red apple, you would. So we're all capable of visualization, but I choose affirmations because they work the best for me. I choose declaring that this is how my reality goes because I have been in a position in my life for most of my life being a mother, just being, a very, I would say, more dominant personality. I do well when I'm able to make decisions for myself and for my reality. So declaring and affirming is my chosen technique. I don't need techniques as much anymore because I realize that we just keep choosing our new reality over and over again. But when you're first starting, choose the technique that's going to work best for you. If you are a visualizer all day and you can see pictures in your head at the drop of a hat, then choose that as your form of technique and start visualizing what your dream reality looks like, and decide and declare today that what you say goes. You are the boss of your reality. You have created all the unwanted circumstances that you see just as simply as you can create the wanted circumstances that you see. But at the end of the day, it is up to you. You can ask for guidance and techniques and tools and tricks and so on and so forth from different coaches. But at the end of the day, it's your job to execute them. It's your job to use what you learned. It's your job to go into your reality knowing that you call the shots. If you and I both went to school and I failed the test, would it be your fault that I failed the test? Or would it be my fault that I failed the test because I didn't study or comprehend the information as well as I should have? This is the thing. You cannot blame other people, circumstances, coaches, what have you, for things happening to yourself, especially when you are seeking validation for what's going on in your own reality on a constant basis. It's one thing to ask questions when you're first starting or throughout your journey because you're unsure, but if you're continuously asking over and over to be validated on every decision you make, that's not going to work out well for you because you need to eventually become the boss where you check in with yourself and make your own decisions. At the end of the day, it's you with you. You against you, you for you, you with you, etc. You're going to be the solid single person that you're always with for the rest of your life. So make sure you become friends with yourself, get to know yourself, figure out what makes you tick, and start believing and trusting in yourself. If you don't know how to do that, you can affirm, I always trust myself. Or you can see an inner conversation internally where somebody says to you, oh my God, you're so self-assured. How did you get that? How did you do that for yourself? How are you so confident? How do you never second guess yourself? Or visualize a scene where everybody's commending you for how confident you are, or just declare, I trust in myself. From this point forward, I trust in myself. Every time a negative thought pops up, you can let it go through and observe it and just don't react to it. Or you can say to yourself, that doesn't apply to me anymore. I trust and believe in myself. I'm going to validate all my own decisions and I'm going to go from there. Whatever way you choose to figure out how to trust yourself, so be it. But start trying as best as you can to ask for outside validation less and less, because at the end of the day, you are your validation. You are the boss and you say what goes. If y'all have any questions, you always know what to do. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Tuesday. Bye.